Hello. Welcome to day 6. I think it's day 6. I don't have my watch. Day 6, round 2. Today we're going to talk about paradox. Life, the world, is a paradox. It's a concept that I came across. I've known what paradox is, but understanding, truly knowing that the world, the universe kind of operates in this realm of paradox that doesn't fit with how our human brains want to categorize everything. Our brains are manifestations of evolution that have evolved to try to put everything into a box that we can understand as this fits in this category. And that works on a very cursory level of operating in the animal kingdom, for example. Run away from cat-looking thing that has claws that will likely tear me to shreds and make me no longer exist. But when we have moved beyond the animal kingdom and this simple survival, daily living, we have moved to more abstract concepts, and then we start to think about existence. Why are we even here? But one example, and I think that's what's funny, is we've actually discovered with quantum mechanics potentially a more base level universal reality that reflects this paradoxical nature of things. Because if you're unfamiliar with quantum mechanics, the idea is that an electron is not just a particle but also a wave, and an electron can spin this way or that way. It has positive or negative spin or something of that sort, or spin in one direction. Think of it like counterclockwise and clockwise. Spin up, spin down. And there's a certain probability that an electron at any given point in time is this spin and that spin. And if you don't know quantum mechanics, an old adage is if you think you understand quantum mechanics, you clearly don't understand quantum mechanics. And this is from a guy who, I'm pretty sure Feynman said that, Richard Feynman. But basically, I'm not going to pretend I know what I'm talking about. But the point is, it's this paradoxical nature of being this and that. When we want to see things as black and white, we want to put everything into these boxes. And I think putting things into these boxes is actually something that has led us to a lot of the problems that we are in. And this is the paradoxical thing about it. Funny thing, I was going to use beauty as an example of a paradox, but this is actually a great example because it's very necessary for us to put things into boxes in order to navigate the world. If we didn't know that tigers were a monstrous animal that could rip us to shreds, then we might not have made it this far. But we were able to use that, and now we have a lot of these boxes that we want to even put people into, and it doesn't serve us any longer. And that's where I think a lot of these socio-political issues that are going on, like just looking at people as an other, and like a Russian or an American, and or a North Korean and an American, and pretty much almost anybody that doesn't like America and an American, which is a typical example of me operating from my worldview of being an American. But the point is, these boxes can tend to cause us to, and it even arises from trauma. We experience some trauma in our younger years, and it may have served us to put a bunch of things into this box, but now it's limiting us. So anyway, it's running out of time here. It's a concept that I think is very important, and there's so much more to it. And the idea of putting these ideas out there in these cursory, very low quality videos, these vlogs for now, is to plant seeds of ideas that I've had for a while, and hopefully one day sprout them into a beautiful tree that I can elaborate on in conversations with other people or more in-depth videos. But that's it for today. Life is a paradox. I'll see you tomorrow.